Hello, welcome back.
Stagnation, you can still have it 3D. Emperor, hi.
There's a person I know streaming on the DD Live.
And as I sit alone here at home, knowing what I should
Feeling fine, a little bit tired, but
I can't stay away.
it could be worse. She's still streaming, only not on the live. She went away when Justin's son acquired the platform. Jesse, hello there, man. Welcome. The fifth function in the house. How are you doing, man? Yeah, long time no see. I was away for 15 days.
Mono, yo.
Hello.
How are you doing? Okay, it's time to
Headed straight for the earth like a meteorite. Smashed the satellite in mid-flight at midnight. Hit the stage with a blast and I snatched the mic. Had scientists examining clues at the crash site for the proof of a being who could light up the booth. Appear like poof, start knocking rappers through the roof. Found a tooth of a biter who recited my verse and then the rest of his body on the outskirts of earth. This is simple.
extract
Soon as
some
they playing my new
graphite
single, I'm
and
a
apply
salary house in
more.
one night like Chris Kringle. The symbol on my cape is the shape of a tape. I got strength like an eight mortal man can't.
How are you doing, Dale?
Rhymes at a level that a god is on. I write
No, I just had some contract work to do. I still have, but I decided to draw a little bit because yesterday I got the camera that
Mono, how are you?
dark
Oh,
side of the bear
I just realized this guy's not doing this on the computer, it's
gave
by
to
him.
me, gifted to me, so I'm drawing traditionally now on stream. I don't know. I noticed it. Hold up. I noticed that there's a huge ass delay. Wait. Okay, it's around 5 seconds or 5 seconds on Twitch and 7
Mono,
seconds on
I really torture myself for
7
stupid
seconds on
projects,
the
don't
live.
I?
You would. Is the dating sim not going well?
Yeah, fuck. I don't know how much on Trovo. It should not be. It should not be because of the. Maybe it's because of the live. I don't know. Fuck it. I can restart. I don't have drop frames, so from my end is 1 second delay only. I guess it stacks up.
Mono, I'm only just starting to learn assembly, it's day one of me learning.
Okay, nice.
Oh.
Break these microphones down to chemical compounds. No, I
Give him a lemon.
writer, but yet and still
Okay, what the heck am I doing? Say you're doing that with what you're doing. Hey, you're doing a nice peaceful calm thing. Where's my junk? Don't even know. Yeah, let's get this damn headache started. Literally headaches whenever I think about this damn project because there's so much to consider all at once. But this is exactly the sort of project I feel like I should be doing because it is something that I'm finding very difficult. So if I can overcome this and this becomes an easy project, then oh my god, I'm going to level up so damn much. But my problem here is just the definition of things. How do I define things? How do I make things be? Well, define what things are. It keeps saying.
Mono. Hell yay, 3.5 MB of storage.
I mean, that's pretty big in assembly terms. Wait, is that on your calculator? That's a heck of a lot of space. You'd have no problem. You could run Doom in that easy. Or at least store Doom on it. Running might be a different story. I wonder if you could like run Doom on a Game Boy or something. Doubt it. I wonder what the limitations are, like how many sprites it can draw. Thinking back, there's not really that many. Yeah. I think PlayStation, the Game Boy is extremely limited in sprite rendering. I could only think of like one thing ever moving at once.
Mono. There is a video of Linus Tech Tips water cooling this type of calculator.
Get that extra. Does it generate heat? Is like that a thing that would even make a difference? I guess you could overclock it.
Yes.
Ugh, I don't want to do this. It hurts. I need some way of defining what I want. I need a way of mapping it out, graphing it, displaying it, like having it. I have the same problem I always have with this thing. It only works like in my head. I can only do abstract concept things in my head. I can't do it on paper. It doesn't exist in the real world. It's too complicated. How could I make it not complicated? I don't know. As said, I got the three main pieces, or possibly a fourth. You got the rendering, you've got the requesting of information, and the deciding of what to do with that information. The fourth one would be actually doing that. But then I got all of this junk. So what am I buying? What am I selling? How does that work within the graph? Yeah, so I just gotta think of exactly what exactly I'm doing. Because it stopped being, like, something's gone confusing about this. So, you have a graph doing a thing. And then you have a line, and if that intersects with the graph, then we want to do something. And then we have another line, and if that intersects with the graph, we want to do something. But this is terrible what's going on here, because we're missing that peak, we're missing that drop, we're missing that peak, we're missing this drop. Well, we got that drop. So what it would actually go like would, it starts up high and then curves downwards until it hits something. That way it hits that peak, and then it could jump back up and curve downwards, which would probably miss that one. But it might hit that one. So we want to be doing something like that. And the same thing with the red. So that would hit that, not at the lowest, but it hit at something that was lower than
I'm
that.
planning on buying the TN Spicy X.
Okay. Well, that's some dedication. A solely calculator game developer. The only platform you develop on.
100 MB of storage.
Could you just get like an expansion to it? Anyway, so that's sort of what this should go like. So the top line is trying to go down to the red one, and the red one's trying to go... No, that's trying to go down to... Down to where? This is the part that's confused me for some reason. I'm pretty sure before I had just like... a last buy, last sell sort of a thing. So it would have, let's just say, been there... And that is bad because you would maybe never have that. Then it would be up here, then it would be down here, and then it would be down there. And then we would have the same thing with the green. Who knows where that one is? So the red one is trying to go up to what the straight line part is, and the green one's trying to go down to what the straight red line is. That's supposedly how it is. Although for some reason I'm thinking these two lines are the same line, but that doesn't... that's the problem with this damn thing. Is it what I'm remembering it being, or what? Okay, let's just ignore everything that I think I know. Does that make it a cat? You're standing over there, meow.
Mono. About a month ago on the newest OS they removed the ability to code assembly on the calculator, but I can change it back probably, or I'll just buy a second hand. It's cheaper that way anyway.
Oh, what? Okay. Why did they remove that? I wonder. Gotta regularly keep your firmware of your calculator up to date, I guess. You can't want some attention. Ah.
Mono. Because they could exploit it to cheat on the final exams.
I mean, if you're exploiting that to cheat on a final exam, I feel like you should just be allowed to pass your exam. You know? Oh yeah, I programmed the answers in assembly into my calculator in a way that the teacher wouldn't notice. I feel like you should just get a passing mark. You obviously know how to use information at that point. And I mean, like, I never really get that. Like, if you can find out the information for your exam, and then do that, like, in the real world, you would also be able to do whatever you did in that exam. And why would you even bother? I remember, I don't know if I was watching or reading something, but it was talking about the mentality of that sort of a thing. How, it had a person in a room full of, like, full of people with high degrees and stuff. I think it was high degrees and stuff, not sure. A room full of people who were supposedly professionals. And and they were giving some sort of a lecture-y sort of thing on the company, and they handed out a whole lot of like worksheet looking things with questions and stuff like that on it, and everybody around the table like just went silent.
I really liked your homework board, by the way. Just the concept of it already is amazing.
Yeah. I mean, it's not as fancy as it sounds. It just converted binary into whatever, and did a few other simple things. It's not a difficult thing to create. Yeah, so I handed out a whole lot of worksheet things with questions and stuff on it. Everybody just went quiet and tried to answer it all on their own. And the person had to be like, you know, this isn't school, right? You can talk to each other and work out the answers together. Because, yeah. That sort of style of thing that you do at school doesn't actually help you in the real world. In the real world, you can always cheat if it's available to you.
The
right answer.
No, but just the thought of making it for a school project.
School project is to make a robot, make a bot to do your homework for you. Imagine going like the whole 9 yards sort of thing and having a robot that actually, like, you could do it with like a 3D printer, like put a pencil in it instead, and have it actually write out things. So not only does it solve it for you, but it writes it out for you. It hasn't had any attention in ages.
Mono, we have digital versions of the books you work in, we being the dyslexia gang.
Okay. Keep it easier. Okay, so what am I doing? So we have a point that we buy at. And then we'll have a point that we're going to sell at. And then we're going to have a point that, we buy at again, and then a point where we sell at. And the idea is this will be converging down to this line, and that will be converging up to that line. Why do I feel like it was completely different to that? No, just don't think about it. Brand new project, don't worry about how I did this in the past. So yeah, this is the way that it's currently happening, sort of. And then when we hit something, so we would be selling here, we basically start new lines. So that one goes away, we just have these two until we hit it again. And that's forever curving down. That's forever curving up at different rates, but anyway. Okay, so in that case, we don't care about when we last bought or when we last sold, we only care about when we last did something. That's why it doesn't work in my head, because I remember these being symmetrical, but anyway. So let's just call it change, I guess? Or, what is this? This is value? The last value was at when you did something? I don't know. Oh, this isn't working as well. No, my head. I keep trying to think of what I was doing last time because there was a whole heck of a lot more to it than just this simple thing. But I don't remember how I got from where I am to where I'm going. I definitely remember it curving down and up, but never an intersection point. That's the part that I don't remember. Because really, you're fine with buying.
Mono. At one point in time I was making math homework for fun and ended up about 2 months ahead of the class because I was testing what the calculator could do and how everything worked. The teacher didn't know if he should be mad at me or be glad I was so invested into the topic.
Yeah. I had a friend like that, well, sort of. He was just really sick of how he had to do homework every day after school instead of doing stuff. So he did his entire year's worth of homework in the first couple of weeks. And, yeah, that way he didn't have to do homework for the rest of the year. Back in the days, and I used to have, like, homework books that you just work out of. And, yeah, their teacher just gave him the next year's homework book, and he had to do that instead. He was very very sort of cheated. Like, it was he, like, grew so many years at that point, I feel like. Like, he was a kid, but then that happened to him and he realized how the world works, you know? Doesn't matter how much effort you put in, sort of junk. Nobody cares.
Mono. That was how the first dating sim came to be because I didn't have anything to do in class.
Yep. Are you any good at math? Imagine. Yeah, so if I buy there, then I'm fine to sell at that, and I'm fine to buy at that. That would be good margin, supposedly. So then, if I bought here, my buy is no longer there, it's up here. In which case, I'm fine to sell...
Mono. I'm really good at math as long as I can use a calculator or write it down.
Yeah. I'm fine to buy again as long as it's under this, which is why that should be curving up to that line. And I'm fine to sell at anything greater than I last bought at. So if I bought there, then I'm fine to sell anything down to there.
Mono. I make the 2-hour lessons in like 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah. I don't know. Depends what less it is, I suppose. I don't know, I don't really remember that stuff anymore. All I remember is my school was actually smart about that sort of stuff, and we actually had lessons to use calculators and stuff rather than, you know, like, so we had tests where we were using a calculator instead of tests where we weren't allowed to use the calculator and all that sort of stuff. Although we still had tests, which is lame. I don't know, maybe that's normal and I just don't realize it. But yeah, they stopped caring about all that stuff. Other than, like, the whole
Mono.
fancy
I
test.
also read Trough the entire book and put all formulas in the calculator.
Wow. That's pretty cool, really. Teacher would be like, oh, now do this calculation, you're just like, boop, 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 done. And everybody else is like, but this is this, it's out of flat. As long as you put them in correctly. Yeah, so I should be doing something like this. I'm fine to sell at anything lower than what I last bought at. No, because that's not what that is. So if I set it, so first up, yeah, the buy and sell is the same thing. So this is fine to curve all the way up to that, that's fine to curve all the way down to that. Then we sell here, so now it's fine to sell all the way up to that. And we buy down here, so now it's fine to buy all the way down to that. I mean, sell all the way. That's the problem with buy and sell, I keep getting confused. So yeah, that is the way that I feel like this should be going. So we should have the sell buy. Oh yeah, while I was offline yesterday, I put colors into it. Worked perfectly. And I removed the wibbly wobbly. So
Mono. All I needed to do was fill in the numbers they gave me and the program did the rest. I also had to remember what program did what.
Yeah. Can you name things? I don't know how it works. I'm assuming there would be like a list and you just pick from stuff. It's probably got some sort of user interface. The only calculators I've ever used is just basic ones. Nothing you could program, at least not as far as I knew. They didn't have a keyboard on them, definitely not. Not one with letters. Or is the letters like texting letters? So we got last I sold out, last I bought out. Both of these things would be the same thing to begin with, which would be whatever the first initial sell is. But we don't have that. No, that's right, that was the problem with this whole thing. No, let's not think about it. Okay. So, we're just saying the last sell was really, really high and the last buy was really, really low. So it can be anything anywhere between those and it should immediately trigger. High is 10, so when we buy something, when we sell something, the high part is 10 parts.
Have limited characters, but with 50 plus programs on it, things are bound to get confusing. Some of them were small games.
Okay. 9 name it? What? You can hold 9 names, but limited characters? What do you mean? Okay. It's crazy to have that many programs. Well, I guess if the programs would be whatever. Yep. So high, it'll move that far above the large thing to go back down. Offset is an offset for the minimal amount that it will go down to, so it will go down to that offset by this, so it doesn't go into the negative, doesn't go cut in two.
That first thing was just a case of mobile typing sucking.
Okay. Man, blah blah blah. So then I did an update on this thing, so if the last is less than the low, so a place like that, then low is now last minus data low offset. So low is what? Okay, no, so yeah, offset is that. So if it's last, then it will be aligned the same as that. So if last is less than data low. Okay, so what do we got here? So currently low is really high up, and high is 10 for some reason. Is really low down. So if last is less than data low, which anything is going to be, then low equals last minus offset, the low offset, so it would be aligned there, but then minus the low offset, so it's going to be lower down. Okay. Else nothing. And then high should be doing the same thing, except we just swap low for high. Alright. So that should basically make something along the lines of that. So we got last buy and then high and low. Okay. So then the next time it ticks by, this is going to be false, so it's supposed to go over here. So low is equal to, so this is it supposedly curving up. Low is equal to sell. So this is supposed to be the last time it's sold, which would be the last here, which would be this middle line. So we've got cell minus low. Oops. So cell would be the bigger number, low is the lower number, which should just be giving me the range between these two lines. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so that should just be the value between those two lines times the low change, which is 0.05. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's right. So that would be 0.05% of that? No. 0.2 would be half of that. Is it a times? Yes. So if it was a... So this would give me... yeah, sure, whatever. So this should be giving me whatever that number is, times that should be a very small number. So if I said 10 times 0.1, it would give me 1... whatever, 10% of it. Yes, so then we want to add that onto the cell. Onto the cell, onto the low. Maybe that was my problem. High, so that should just increase it by that amount. The high though goes the other way around. So the by minus the high would be a negative number, everything should be fine. What's happening? Why are you so agitated? Oh. Okay. So the by is the lower one, the high is the higher one. So this should give me a negative number times whatever, and then we plus that to there, which should make it go lower. Okay, now we've got the curves. Really nice if I can zoom into this damn thing. But it does seem to be increasing up, and this line seems to be going more or less depending on this one. So it's like flatter there because there's less of a change, but then it's increased the angle because it's higher up, further away. Okay. So that appears to be working. Okay. What's happening here? That part's not working. I need this thing to be bigger. What am I doing here? So, I need better graph visualizations. I need to be able to zoom in, basically. So I could create a zoom in by just multiplying the numbers and then offsetting the start time. So how exactly would I want to move around in this damn thing? I mean, I could just go for the clicky draggy viewporty junk, but that dramatically slows down performance when visualizing massive amounts of information, because they've got to do all of the weird zooming offset math. Should I just do it anyway? Why not? Zooming offset math gets done by is there a better way of doing this? It hurts. So Yeah. Okay, I gotta do the zoom offset math. Why do I actually... Because it's the default thing. Okay, let me just check that. If I get rid of this, what happens? We should see a grid, which I should be able to click and drag around in, but I can't. I can zoom in and out, but I can't click and drag. Did I disable that by default? I must have. How would you usually work? Yeah, because you were in a weird position, I think. I had to move it somewhere else. Viewport. No. You are default. Okay. Is mouse not dragged? That is working. Why is my graph back? So apparently it's looking for a middle click. What happened? Oh. I might have just scrolled while clicking and dragging. Okay. Click side. Click side? What is that doing there? That's very confusing. I don't know why that is there, not at all. That should not ever have been there. Yeah, there we go. I'm not sure how that ended up getting there. So now I click the drag around, zoom in and out. Okay, so none of that code should be any different. Now I just need to put the graph in world camera scene space, rather than screen space. Which means to do that I need to get its location. And this. Then location needs to be passed through. What the heck is that function called? I usually have a default one there, so I know what it is. Do I have it in the default rendering? Zoom offset, okay. What the heck is zoom offset?
Mono, every time I put all formulas from the school book of this year in my calculator too.
Okay. You wanna have enough space for your dating sim? Yeah. Okay, so that's low. What are you doing, kitty cat? What? happy right now. Location, zoom offset, blah blah blah. Camera raw, camera zoom. Camera raw? Camera raw. What the heck is camera raw? Okay. Camera raw, camera zoom, viewport, viewport. Okay. So that should give you the relative location on the movement stuff.
Mono, I'm writing it on my laptop since it was too much of a pain and I'm gonna transfer it to my calculator to test it because if I fuck up directly on the calculator I can lose all data on the calculator.
They'll make a backup of your calculator. Okay, so with that being that, we want to do this with
Mono, I do that and that backup is on my laptop.
Yep. That goes there. This does not need wibbly wobblies. And it doesn't need that. Then that's what location is to go through this. So if everything is right, this should just now have relative coordinates. There it is. And I can zoom in. Have a little look-sees. Okay, what's happening here? So it's climbing up. It seems to just be following. Perhaps because I don't have the initial offsets anywhere near enough. Okay, I really need some way to pause the running of the graph as well, but whatever. What should that be? What would be the button to pause and play the program? Ah, no, Z doesn't do anything. Cookies, get little kicks. Have it on by default. That's probably what that is. The only problem is that time thing. Well, that's an interesting one. Alright, whatever. How would I fix that time thing? It's because I have everything based on time. So basically I'd need like an extra toggle for this to know how much it was
Mono,
paused by
I'm
an
reading
offset.
my math book right now and it's way too easy.
Is it the right math book? So what am I doing? So we got high, we got low, we got offsets. Well, that doesn't have an offset, so there's your problem. You'll just be immediately on the line. No. No? What? Hang on. No, that's an offset, not a other offset. So that's the offset when you set it to be a thing, and then there's the offset that it never gets that close to. It's two different offsets, damn it. That's the wrong way around. Well, that's a minus, and it's a... because I'm look, but this is low. So we set the low to be... point. So it would be intersecting with that. Why did it get lower? What's happening? It looks like it was just there, then it was there. It skipped this value. This is what was happening to it previously.
Well, no, that may be my own fault, because in the first 2 years of school I was way too lazy and dropped down to a very low level of difficulty.
Oh, okay. So what do we got over here? Well, we got both of those things up high. Why is this? Because they're both minusing? But that's not supposed to be plusing, it's supposed to be minusing. If anything, that was supposed to be plusing. There we are. I hate how I now remember why the other one stopped working. All my values were offset, I couldn't figure out why. So, what exactly is the offset? Look, yeah, it's well too low. Let's say 40. So now we got much more of a range. So I guess that one would have hit, so it bumped down. But that one did not? What? What's happening here? This should all be a one-to-one thing. That's a curve, but that's a line. Why is this just linearly going down? No, it seems to be going down faster, but... Oh, because it's a completely different number. One's 0.2, the other one's 0.05. So, understandable. Okay. I've got a crossover point. But again, that should never be under the line. For it to be under the line, that means it was actually under the line and it didn't activate. How is that possible? Should be pretty damn clear instructions here. We've got no else that's not going to do this, or if one of them triggered. There does seem to be a point in all of the things here. So what's that? Last is the white line. Low is the red line? I have the colors backwards. Wait. Do I have the colors backwards? Yeah. It's all backwards? Hang on, what? Low is green. Don't know why that's a 1. And high is red. Red is sell, green is buy. Okay, low would be a minus, and a high would be a plus. It's upside down? Oh, it's upside down. Okay. Tell that because right now we don't see anything. We've got to drag it down. Because 0 is up here. So that means we need to minus the y. Let's not question it. Yeah, so we've got to minus the y, invert the y, and we need to offset it by no. This is zoom offset. That's not how that works. 0 is there. Okay. Yeah. So really I'd want to offset the entire camera itself to be up there. But whatever. Okay. So that's looking a bit better now. Where's the problem? Right there. How did that happen? So again. Last is the white line, low is the green line. If last is less than low, so if the white line is under the green line, then this should activate, which it is. In which case, low equals last, so it'll be at the white line, minus the low offset. Low offset is 40. So this should be 40 units below the white line, but it's not. And then buy equals last, because that's the last time it would have bought. There's that little pain in my head again. How is this going wrong? How could this possibly be going wrong? Should never happen, yet there it is. There it is again. A whole lot of it happening over here too. What? Oh. Okay, I gotta put some sort of a marker on it so I know where the start of each of these points are. I don't know. Ah, it's screen size. Let's go a little bit bigger then.
Well, no. This year I'll probably be 4 months ahead.
Okay. I failed everything at school. Okay, so now we can clearly see where the markers are for everything to see if something's not lining up right. Yeah, that one's understandable. That one is not. And that one is not. Okay. How could that be possibly happening? It can't. It can't possibly be happening, but there it is. I don't... This is why this project kills me. This is why I stopped coding for like over a month last time I attempted this. What is happening? If last is higher than high, yes, then it equals last plus a high offset. So it should be that height and then some. But it isn't. how could this be possible? Time is the same time because I have it within the values now, so I know this has the same time as that time. There isn't just a spike going up and then back down, so it's not that it's putting in extra information which is in the wrong order. Hurts. It hurts so bad. I mean, it must have run because it has this happening. If this wasn't happening, then it wouldn't have the little downward mark there. So this is running. So the only thing that could be happening here is that did not run. In which case, this curve is how that curve would look. So this did not happen. Or that one in this case.
Oh no, one of the questions was literally x times x minus 12 equals 13. What is x?
Yep. Basics. Minus... Oh, x times x. Yep. It's gotta be a point something or other, doesn't it? I don't know.
Oh no.
Right. So what is that? X times x minus 12 is 13. So x times x plus 12 is what... Wait, no, hang on. Is that how it works? No, what? So 13 plus 12 is what x times x is, so then you just divide by... No, you gotta find out what it squares into then, don't you? So the square of 13 plus 12 is what x is.
Oh no, answer is 5.
Awesome. I was just assuming that it was going to be a 0.5 value thing, because that's usually how they toss harder ones of those at you. What if it's not a round number? Have fun. I don't know. I literally never really learned how to do those at school. Because I missed too many days of class. And then I had a friend who was trying to do math in college, and he had questions like this. So I was trying to work through the questions to work out how you'd find the answer. That's basically how I learned how to do those. Yeah. So what am I doing? I can't move on till this is solved, because this is money that's being tossed away.
Oh no, I just looked at it for 10 seconds and know the answer.
Alright, well I suck at math, so. All because of a teacher that taught me wrong. No, that's why this is solved. As I say, I worked out my own formula thingies for working out the answers and stuff, and I was so proud and happy about it. I couldn't wait to show the teacher. We had like some test thing where you had to write out your working out. So I wrote out my formula thingy of how I worked it out, and the teacher just marked it wrong. Even though it was correct, it was just different, so they didn't even really pay attention. And that just broke me. So I thought, if that was wrong, and I was 100% certain it was correct, then everything I think is correct must be wrong, and now I suck at math. Although I'm better, but there's no way I'm going to be able to do anything like that, just glancing at things like that, no. um. Yeah. So where am I up to now? What am I doing? Nothing. I gotta fix this. Damn it. How can I fix this? I mean, it's obvious that this cannot be running for that to be the problem. But it has to be, because that is what it is. Okay, it's not that far into it. Let's just see what numbers are. I could put a number on those things. On those things as well, but
Mono, I learned math by doing other people's homework online as puzzles.
What is this? That's probably enough. Definitely. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hadn't even finished loading. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Mono, that made me quite a bit better than the average person in my class.
Yeah. So according to this, last is 8730. And that is 8776. So this number is greater. This number is greater. I mean, that's not what this shows me. What does that mean? What does this mean? And this number is... well, they're all... What does this mean? What does this mean? I don't think 0 is over here. Even if it was, it doesn't make a difference. How do I... How do I debug this? Oh, my head. What am I doing? How do I know what... Because it's irrelevant. I can literally see the numbers as the height of this thing. I can see that it is what it is, so why is it not? I mean, any amount of logging this is going to tell me that that number is greater than this number. Because otherwise, that would be the other way around. So somehow something's gone wrong between the checking of this and the displaying of this. But it's literally job done. Do I have something flipped? It's... no? So it's not logging this stuff in here or that stuff in there. Changing. It's not doing an if and an else. It can only do if or else. It is what it is! Damn it! So why is it not? Clearly see that that's above this. How did it not know this?
Mono. The only reason why I didn't have the best grades of the class was forgetting the formulas because they were in my calculator and I didn't need to remember them after putting them into the calculator, and because of reasons I already explained a while ago, I can't use my main calculator for tests and have to use a trashy normal one.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, I don't have to really worry. School tests are pretty irrelevant. Like, you can easily do like online courses and stuff for like, at least here in Australia, for free. I can do an online course which will give me a year, like a whatever you call it, that's better than a year 12 certificate, which is what we have here anyway. I'm not sure about wherever you live, but yeah. We have a year 10 thing, I think it is, or something like that, and then we have a year 12 test, and you know, the year 12 one is better than the year 10 one, but then literally any degree thingy from a college is better than a year 12 thing. So yeah, I did a year of website design and development, and that was better than my year 12 thing, and you can't fail a website design development course. It was really annoying because it was full time and it took a year, but... And then I could have gotten in with prior learning anyway, just the guy was drunk at the time, so he didn't. Next time he did. A year later, after I had spent a year doing a different irrelevant course. Yeah. I don't know. I'm of the mindset that school's pretty irrelevant. I mean, as long as you just sort of turn up and do things and just know about the existence of stuff. Everything else you can just do at home and on the internet and things nowadays. The school's just great because you can ask teachers questions. And hopefully they know the answers. So, when you don't know what to Google, they can help. I just didn't have internet back in those days, so it's irrelevant. My mum doesn't like the internet. Yeah, I got nothing here, man. I can't move on until this is solved, though. How could this possibly be happening?
No, the school I want to go to after the exams is more than 1.5 hours away from where I live.
Okay. Yeah, I had people at the... People that used to go to my school had to do 2.5 hour trips to get to to school. I just found that insane. Or was it 3 hours? No, I think it was... Yeah, there was a person in my class that had to go 3 hours to get to my school. So they had to hop on the bus at 6 o'clock in the morning to get there at 9. That's just crazy. There was a party at a house too, and I wasn't allowed to go. My mom didn't want me going that far out to some person she didn't know, like person's place she didn't know. And really, I didn't really know them very well either at the time. But a lot of other people in my class were going. So annoyed that I didn't get to go. Everybody was talking about it for days, weeks later. Apparently it's a fun time. Not as many people as I thought went though, but I can understand the reasoning of my mum though.
Mono, I'm gonna go to bed, work tomorrow will suck.
Okay. Wait, is this actually doing the thing? No. Because that one's not, but this one would be. And that one's the one that moved up. But that one's not, this one would be, that's the one that moved up. That one, yeah. So, no. No. So that should be higher up here. And that's simply all there is to it. What up? So that one was 0, which is whatever the first one was, should be the very beginning of this. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It can't just be a rounding error because there's too much of a difference here. 5, 9, 6, 3, that one's higher. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, possibly 9 ahead before it jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that one's greater. And then that one's lesser. Why the sudden jump? 24, 17, 12, 8. Why does it feel like that number doesn't follow? Either way, okay. So that means it is this one. It is lining up. That is what you are. So why are you bad? Damn it. I can't ignore this. Everything must be accounted for if I'm dealing with money. I'm just staring blankly at the screen right now because there's nothing to look at. It's pretty damn obvious what's going on. Oh! Oh my god, no, everything's working exactly how it should. Damn you. Okay, that was a obvious problem. It's because that didn't happen till afterwards. So the real question is, how did that ever happen? I'm still thinking in terms of the old program. I hate it. So that should fix it. Oops, up now. So I should never have places where that yellow line goes above or below the rest. We got a lot of selling, but not much buying going on. It's almost constantly just selling. Okay, I gotta have a sell and buy line. No. I'm not sure why I'm putting in this in the, well, it's a graph. You can put anything in there. Sell is sell, buy is buy. Just to make sure it is actually triggering at the right times. Should it be darker or lighter? Let's go darker actually. So cell would be red. Whatever. Phi would be green, cell would be red. Okay. So technically I could have an extra thing there so it drops down. But let's have it like this. That's a little too dark. I guess let's just add an extra color, I guess. 50, 150. What about that? That's a bit better. What's happening on the phone? Why are you buzzing at me? It's pouring out with rain. I was gonna go out today. Oh, I have to go out. I'm out of toilet paper. Yeah, I ain't even gonna be bothered to reply to this person. Damn Tinder matches. It always seems to be going good, but then within about a 3 to 5 day, well 3 to 4 days, I'll stop replying. She hasn't unmatched me, she just stopped replying. It was going so good. I was just nocturnal at the time, so I couldn't ask if she wanted to meet up. Now I'm enough in the daytime, but it's pouring down the rain. She hasn't replied the last 3 days, so she's probably gone. Alright, what am I doing? So the point is, now I can see these lines around the place. Yeah, I feel like I should have some drops happening. How exactly would I do that? I'll just have to double up on this stuff, but if it's double and they're both the same, then I don't have to worry about it. So let's just add some variables like that. Okay, how am I going to do this? So if that or that happens, then I want to do this, but I want to do this with the original information, not the altered information. No, this is getting... I need a better way of doing that, because, I mean, that works, but it means I have to store duplicates of the things that I could be changing every time I wanted that to happen, which is just going to make this thing a whole lot more extra code, with not much of a bonus benefit. Now, let's not worry about that then. Alright. So, I don't know, what's next? The point is, with this thing, I am now is it backwards? It's backwards, isn't it? I have the green one up high. Buy should be red, sell should be green. Sell is sell, buy is buy. No, what? Oh, okay, it is wrong. No, what? No, we buy it. Oh yeah, we buy it with green. Okay. That's weird, delay. Okay. So now we can clearly see every time we're selling, which means at that place before, yes, it is just constantly selling. Okay, and that would be down to the height of this thing not being right. Let's have a look what my old properties used to be. Oh, they have different names, I don't like that. Sell num? Was that the sell amount? Buy amount? Got the sell offsets and changes. Sell offset change. Sell minimum? No, that's minimum amount. None of these numbers seem to be high enough. I have no damn clue. But whatever, it's supposed to be a dynamical thing anyway. Later on. Sure. So the next step for this, I guess, would be to give it money. And see what it does. Have a profit line and all that. It hurts. It hurts. There's so many things. I need a break. I did a thing. That's games. I did a thing. Let's do a floor of the dungeon, and then I'll do the next thing. I filtered water so that it doesn't taste filtered, but it's a brand new filter. Really good guess. Let's make a new character. I want to pass it with a human. Let's be a wizard. But hair. Cheese Lord. I am a cheese lord.
Someone new.
Why did that just go boop? Oh. Yeah, GI. Let's just go with that. What? Too open. Ah! Oh my god, I'm almost dead. I did the room. Ah! Okay, he seems to just die from the flames. Suppose I should close that door, but whatever. Potion of Restore Magic. Not much else to do here. Oh! Oh, he was swinging at me! Ah! Uh-oh. Out of magic. No! Sometimes there's a lot of monsters in the dungeon. First floor. I shouldn't be distraining my magic because I used to starve. Why is it appraising a gem unbelievably slowly? Praise the meat. I can go a bit faster. Oh! Ah! No! Oh, there's too many rats. That was alive. Biometer. Clear that, mute that. Okay. So the next thing to do would be to give it money, but before I can give it money, there's many other things I want to do. I want to have it so I can immediately make changes to the graph and have it visualize immediately. To do that, I would need to be able to reset all of the variables and do all that sort of stuff, but to do that, this request update thing should be split into two paths. Because it's doing this time thing. I want one which doesn't have the time. So there should be an update to the request update, which would be what happens on the inside of this. Okay. That should have some sort of a mode to it. If mode, then we do this one. In which case we don't give a damn about the time part of this. So basically the only difference is we don't care about the time. What inputs did that have? Yeah, so we don't care about frame. Although that's resetting frame, so yeah, that just happens in the other part. Data's gonna have to be put through. We don't care about itself, we don't care about frame index. Which I guess would be part of mode. Or after mode. This mode is dependent on index is dependent on mode is dependent on, well, data is dependent, everything's dependent on data. Doesn't work without data. And then just data is decided on by mode, and then index, I don't know. So yeah, we do that. Index, I guess, can be increased, but index has got to do with this other thing. So I guess index doesn't get changed here. Yeah, so that will do that. And you weren't doing any of that stuff anyway. Okay. Which means this doesn't... No, it does care about the whole variable. Yeah, well, if that's caring about the whole thing, then this shouldn't matter, because that's decided by here. So if that doesn't matter, we should be able to just get rid of that. I guess I could put that warning in the other parts, so it doesn't care about this, doesn't care about that. We'll just assume everything went fine here. So it's either going to get the information that way, or it's going to get the information this way. That way I could use this update thing in a spammy way. Maybe not. Okay, in that case, I feel like just this is all I want to be in here. Because I'd only be doing this dependent on this data. So if that's the case, we don't care about mode, we just care about data and index, update. Coin to up. So that just goes here. Because I want to be able to just spam through this immediately without having to check for a timer and without having a delay function. So if I just want to get the first 500 results of this immediately, feed them through the decider, and have all of that run in a single tick, then I can do that. It's the general idea of that thing. Okay. I just... whatever. Next. So next thing I'd want to do is to give it money and have it buy and sell, but that's pointless until I can have a potential profit graph, which would mean I need to know how many dollars I got and how many bitcoins I got. I need to know how much I'm buying and selling by. Sell amount equals 1, I guess. Buy amount. So how much am I selling? How much am I buying if I'm about to be doing that? That's a variable thingy that changes depending on conditions, which build over time, supposedly. I can't remember at all how that was supposed to work. No, I don't remember a single damn thing about how I decided how much I'm buying or selling. Ugh. Okay, so now the decider's going to be doing its thing, so if it's doing these things, it's buying and selling. We can only do that if we have an amount we can buy and sell. So we can only sell if we have this. So if that is less than that, let's have another if. If that is greater than 1, or not less than 1, because that's the minimum amount. Well, yeah, let's just say that. We would have some sort of a minimum amount we can trade by, so we gotta have at least the minimum amount. Then we would want this stuff to happen. In which case we do whatever the heck the sell thing is. So ideally, if I just plug this thing through, and this would be USD. So if I have money to buy with, then I can buy. Hello, person who joined. Treat us questions if you want to know what's going on. If I have money to buy, then I can buy. If I don't, I don't. So I don't have any coins. I've only got dollars. So I should never sell. What? Yeah, okay. That's an interesting looking... Oh, because it's always trying to go down to here. Why is the green one all the way up there? Hang on, what's happening? So my red one's just always doing my red thing because it's immediately trying to go all the way down there, which it can't. Oh yes, because I've never bought, that graph is all the heck way up there, I guess. Like 100,000 or whatever I set it to by default. So I guess that's how long it takes to curve all the way down. Crazy. Then why is it going up? Wait, what? So, but that, huh? So it thinks the last time it bought was well the heck way up there. I mean, the last time it... Hang on. So I can't buy. No, I can buy, I can't sell. And I sell when it goes above. So why is the green line... I hate this. What am I doing? So I have USD, but not coin. So I can only buy, I cannot sell, but I'm not buying or selling, so it never happens. Which means I can't sell, which is low, low is green. So the last time I sold was all the way, well, 0. No, sell is very high. No, that's what it's trying to, if it intersects, then it sells. Okay. And, but then if it's, how do I, because it's entirely by graph, okay. That's not stored yet. So that was the amount that apparently I last sold, or whatever. So yeah, that would be that thingy coming down. And we won't sell for more than we're buying, so it should be trying to go under the red line. Yeah. So that was just coming to the red line, and then whatever, okay. Really, if we ever crossed over like this, we would have done something, so. I need a margin. I hate the word margin. I need a high margin and I need a low margin. So the high margin would mean that we would never sell for... the amount we're selling for needs to be at least greater than a certain amount. So let's just say... let's just say 1. I mean, that would technically be a pretty high amount depending on the value of the stuff trading. So we wouldn't really actually see any difference here. We'd have a low margin, well, unless I set a difference there. So that would mean for the margin to work, we need it to be getting closer to the value by that amount offset by this amount, which means this would be to that. So if we are selling with the low, it would be from the bottom to that. So sell... So sell is high. The low is trying to go to the high. Which would mean... Wait, but if it... Is it... But then it's... no. We're not trying to go to sell or buy. No, yeah, okay, sell or buy is the last... Okay, yeah, that is what we're going to. So we would want to be saying... Which doesn't really matter because it's plus or minus. Sell, which would be a high, minus the low margin? And the buy, which is a low, would be minus the high margin. Okay, that's how that should be. Which I shouldn't see any differences here, other than that not working. Oh. Did it jump in values then? So yeah, it should just be offset by an amount, but it would be doing that anyway. Because yeah. So it's constantly trying to do stuff, but it can't because it doesn't have functions for it yet. So now I need to set up the buying and selling part. So order data mode, because ideally we would never be buying and selling. It's possible, but we wouldn't. Which actually this could be an else now. So we're basically prioritizing selling before buying. There's the possibility that this could cross over, but it should never cross over. No, there's the possibility it could cross over. Is there? No. This should never actually happen. But just in case, just do an else. Because it'd be pointless if I was buying and selling, I'd just be losing money then. I feel like I need to do around another dungeon. I do a thing, and then I do a thing. Stop my head from overheating. Take it slowly. Ah! I missed. Oh, he got me. Wrecked. Oh, why has the music come back? Oh, what's my spell book? Oh, that's what that weird was. So sound plus my spell book broke. I just like using up the spell books rather than just having them. It's terrifying being a wizard. Oh. Oh. This is more of a fun stressful. There was something over here. Why is this? Multiply. Look at all of that junk. Ooh, a mirror. Love mirrors. Oh, screw my black. Used to hate mirrors. Wait, what was the point of them? But now I love mirrors. You get an enchanted one and you can just teleport everywhere constantly. It never wears out. Okay, I know there should be tons more enemies in here. Killed hardly any. Where are they all hiding? I'm gonna walk into a room that's gonna have like 5 skeletons in it. One dungeon one time that had like 20 rats. I have a pie, so they can't hurt me. Defend against a single enemy with ease. Let the music go. Just messing with me. That just needs to be enchanted. Is that how it actually does stuff? What moldy? I'm very low on fresh. I have 10 open up. Oh, ring of warning. Don't mind if I do. So much faster. Oh, is that it? Okay. Apparently there just wasn't many things in this level. Huh. So disappointing, that was too quick. Level 2 is always Minotaur, I think. Alright. My brain is less overheating right now. This feels like I'm maxing out my CPU and it's just like, temperature's increasing. Rounding errors start happening. Just gonna calm down for a minute. Okay. So we want to place orders. So in this case we have a mode for whether or not we're going to buy or sell, and then the data which is going to tell us what exactly we're deciding upon. Or I could have all of that being dumped through in here. So I could have amount mode for if we're buying or selling, and or we wouldn't even have a mode, we'd have a currency. That's technically what we'd be doing. A from to sort of style thing. So we could be going from Bitcoin to USD. That amount. And that, I feel, is how we should be doing this. So we want to set up an order. Okay. This would actually be split into two things, because this would be requesting an order, order request. Yeah, we'd want to request an order, and then we would have another thing for an order complete. So our requested order says this stuff. I'm not quite sure how this would be hooked up to other side, and I'm not going to really look into it because it probably actually I could have a look into it. That window, that window could be merged into the same window. No, it can't, because it's two different browsers. Simply, anyway. One was the spaceship engines. One was greenhouse. Oh, it's the other. Okay, spaceship engines, and then there was a greenhouse. Oh yeah, this is greenhouse too, okay. Or one window. Okay. And then that. I don't know how this has been doing. What? Where were we at yesterday? I guess it was like down here somewhere. I don't know. No, I didn't even do a stream yesterday, did I? Whatever. Oh, Bitcoin's increasing again. Well, sort of. Must have been up around here. No, because it was 2 days ago. Wait, is that another one of these that's happened? I don't know. I don't ever remember clicking on how to create an API key, but okay. So that is one thing I'd be looking for, I guess. And this just tells me if it's there, but excluding things that happen immediately. I want to know if I send a trade, do I receive something? I guess I'll be looking for it. Oh! Alright. I do like this immediate or cancel thing, I think. But how long is immediate? I mean, I don't mind waiting a few seconds, just in case, because it could be drop, going up, drop, whatever. And I guess, no, the immediate or cancel is probably what I'd be doing. Yeah, so a lot of that wouldn't be happening, I'm assuming. So I could do that, or I could be setting or saving the IDs of orders, and then have my own manual timer, so I record the orders, and then a timer next to it, and if the timer runs out, I cancel that order and get my money back. But I feel like it's either going to be immediate or not at all. Hello again, person who may or may not be a bot. I keep reading your name as Need Hyman. Because that works. That is not at all what that name's supposed to be. Yeah. This fee thing. The fee is supposed to be a percentage of whatever when the order's filled. What? Okay. So I assume if it's set to immediate or cancel, then I should immediately get some sort of reply about it. I wonder what the reply would be. I'm assuming the reply would be on this. I don't know. I'd have to just test it. Otherwise I'm going to have to manually check and cancel, given the IDs. You know, I got a 5-minute window basically to do whatever I want to be doing. I could make it more or less accurate, but I don't feel like there's much of a reason to. So I should have an order request and an order return, I guess? That will run whenever that happens to be run. Okay. So we want to do an order of an amount from to, which would be some whatever, we only have that. So for selling, it's USD to BTT, that's the way that would work, and that would just be the other way around. Okay. And the amount will be either the sell amount or buy amount. Okay, then you go over here, and if I'm requesting an order, it will always minus immediately whatever from is, but to does not go up until the return order. So let's just say from, which will be, you need to put data 3 to, just because I can, that's just how I'm doing things. Probably be required for that one. No, I don't know. Oh, I hate this. There's too much to consider all at once to be able to do it properly for the first try. But then it gets so much there that you can't comprehend it all to be able to fix it later. Data is whatever. So we should just have something along the line. In that case, this isn't actually known right now. We're assuming this happened, but we do not know if this happened. So this shouldn't technically be within here, I don't think. Oh, damn it. Which means that can't be within here.
Can't sleep, it's too hot.
Okay. If I only buy and sell it once, I should suppose I have a duplicate of this within here. And that will give me that drop thingy that I wanted to do. So from minus equals amount, I should have a second check in here if from to, if data from is not less than amount, then that goes down, and now we have a potential of buying and selling. We don't know yet. I mean, I'm going to assume that this is going to be updated before the next 5-minute interval happens. Because the question is, should I... Because if it doesn't happen, then the graph doesn't change, and it will be just continually see selling, 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 selling. Because it never got the reply, so I don't know if I should bump it up or not. But if it failed to receive the order, then I would want to keep it down. So as long as it happens within an amount of time, because if it doesn't, well, I don't know. Sure, why not? Let's just say this is all fine. So if we have an amount, then amount goes down, and then we don't know about the return order yet.
Well, no. If I worked ahead on math right now before the school even starts, will my teacher get mad? Cause I kinda feel like it, but they'll probably think I just used the answer book.
You have an answer book? I mean, if the answer book teaches you how to do the problems, then why would they be vanilla? School's weird. Just don't tell them. Don't tell them that you've done it all. Just, you know, pretend you're doing homework or something, but you've actually already done it all, and just do whatever. Just hand them the finished thing if they ask questions. Like, oh yeah, I'm done. There you
Mono, the answer book has the answers.
go. Awesome.
Nothing more.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can work out if you did it right or wrong by using the answer book. So that's the whole point of it. You're supposed to learn from it. I don't know. So as I said, the school that I ended up going to for most of my schooling thing, we didn't even have homework, so there was no answer books, there was no homework books, nothing like that. The only homework assignment-y things we got was just to, you know, bring something in the school sort of things. I think we got a very few where we just had to research something. Or write a not write a report, but do a presentation on something. That was it. But we didn't have homework books, we didn't have to do like a worksheet of formulas or some sort of a thing. We didn't have to have like words that we had to write out over and over again till we learned how to spell it or anything like
Mono,
that. It's
I
great.
can probably, if I didn't have work tomorrow, 1 month of work this night.
Oh, homework. Although you have work? I reckon you should be easily able to find some sort of a work translating that stuff. You translate. Because if you know the language, I'm assuming you know the language, and that's how you're translating it, or you're just using one of those like Google things to translate the images. Even still, you could get a job in that. Some person could, you know, put your name out there, be like, hey, I'll translate whatever to whatever for you. So, if I have the amount, then we minus from the amount, and then we send requests. And then this thing would be done by the request. But let's just say it immediately happens. Data is data amount from 2, which we didn't care for this one. Would we... I mean, I'm assuming all of this information would be bundled into it, but let's just keep it from there, like this for now. So 2 in this case, plus equals amount. And we're not worrying about the cut that they take, so that I'm assuming would be part of the data. I could easily just add that.
Mono, I want to take the instrument creator course.
What's that? I don't know what that is. Okay, so we're going to assume the order was successful, in which case I feel like I should be doing one of these things. In which case, I feel like I shouldn't be doing these things in here. So order returns, this happens, and only then would we be doing this stuff depending on if we were doing one or the other. How would we know which one of this we were doing? Unless I add a mode into all of this junk. What am I doing here? Because yeah, this stuff wouldn't be altered until after we receive our return. Wait, there's problems. What if it was mixed up? What if I got a different order? What if I had a pending order and then I sent out a next order, then the next order came in, but the first pending order came in after the second one? That would mess everything up. We could just exclude it based on time, I guess. So we'd have a last order reply. Any other ones we're just sure whatever, but aren't required. Oh God. One last thing, then I'll do another dungeon. So,
Mono, the types of jobs you could get with it is making the machines the factory uses to make machines, for example.
What are you talking about? What? Did I miss something? Oh, you want to get a job making that stuff? So mechanical engineering sort of things. Alright. Sounds awfully complicated. You'd have to be doing stuff. I would assume most of that stuff's complicated.
Mono, yes, something like that.
Yeah, you'd have to be doing like mechanical engineering, knowing about like the stress and different things, a whole lot of mathematical things. You know, logical stuff like gear setups and things, induction ratio, blah blah blah. As well as like, there's a word for it, I can't remember what it is. Like logistical stuff. Well, actually, are you just making the machines, or are you making the whole way that the machines work? If you're just making the machines themselves, then you'd probably just get a plan. And you just... I don't know. So you would be doing, like, welding, you know, building car engines, sort of junk like that. And, something or rather mechanics. I would assume. So... yeah, I gotta put that guy on the block list. Which sucks, I thought I already did.
Mono, you get an idea from someone and you have to make it a working thing.
Yeah. I thought I put that guy on the list. Guess not. Well, of course he's not here right now because he just left. Maybe that's why I didn't do it. Not the bot for the bot list? That worked immediately, that's nice. Okay, now for the dangerous part. Is this gonna work? Get rid of the console, maybe that helps. Hey, it loaded up immediately. Not question things. Great. And that guy mildly distracted me, so I think I'm just gonna do a level. Alright, let's go.
Bypassed hundreds for human flesh. What a pity few should be your lives.
Quality. I will talk time.
Mono, I don't know how to say it in English, but the people that do the same type of course as you but harder and more advanced can get jobs at places like NASA.
Yeah. No, we killed him! I wanted that to be my ally. Yeah, aerospace engineering and junk. A friend who's trying to do a course in that. Although I feel like he's trying to do it for the wrong reasons. Okay, I gotta go in the labyrinth. I've been really good with the labyrinth lately. Oh my god, there's a lot of people tying them out. I don't want that bus, I don't have a bus. Let's see, killed everybody. Ah! Ah!
Mono, someone was blasting shitty rap music while driving past my house on a bike.
As they do. I knew I'd probably flip that on the way past because I always forget to, so I'm like, I won't forget to do it this time. What? What? Every time I have to do this little dance, maybe one of them starts randomly open. Oh. Oh no! That was too quick! Run! That was well too quick, buddy. That's supposed to be 10 minutes. Oh, I'm not prepared. Visibility, good start.
Mono, I have never heard of this game.
It was an epic free game a couple of weeks ago. Oh, oh my god, that warning thing is so good right now. Oh, you really need that warning thing to be in here. Service. It's better. There's an assistant to keep that. Oh, the fruit juice is always good to have.
Mono, I won't say anything about how it looks like Minecraft and won't make jokes about it.
Literally, in this level I'm in right now, there's a joke about that. $39. Come at me, bruh. Oh, I almost literally had to go out. You know what? Whoa, scap. Oh. Oh.
Mono, why do I have the urge to do math homework? This is not normal.
I don't. Oh, spells. Gonna run out of charge soon. Oh, damn troll. Maybe I'll get lucky and walk into one of those other dudes. Okay, see. Okay, so you do armor today. Armor and weapons. Suppose you want one of those? Nope. Oh yeah. Okay. Spells. What's the fuck I currently got? Oh. Yeah, I guess I can set those around. Just dump them before I run out of inventory. Okay. Pretty sure I flipped that switch. I need to go get the fancy item. This level's always the same every time, it's not random. draw. Nope, nothing. It's correct. Yeet. One last star for lightning. Do another lightning one. I was so terrified of this area for so long. Because if I get hit by one of those guys with a spell, I'm dead. But luckily I got this amulet of magic reflection, so they can't hit me if they wanted to. It's an excellent one. It's gonna take a while, but I think I'm gonna do it. Leroy! Hahaha. Can I break those? No. Now there was a switch here last time. Really? Sometimes there's a switch behind that thing. So, oh, there it is. I assume it just opens up all the things. Okay, I can't actually attack while I'm holding this thing, so let's just go mining. There we go. I want to be holding onto a rock. Oh, something's coming. Oh yeah. Give me that magic. Still a can opener. Really don't want to eat the moldy cheese because it could throw everything up and I have to eat a whole lot of food. Okay. I'd really like to get more magic staffs while I'm down here. And some of these guys drop fish. Oh, it's so great to have this ring of warning. Ha 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 ha, get wrecked. Gee. No fish? Staff of the Death is a real pain in this game. Motor cheese! Okay. Still alive? That was pretty dangerous. They didn't have a backup one prepared. Oh! Lightning. Ha ha ha! Love it. Let's eat some meat. Is that a dead end? No. Where's he going? Coming for you. Oh, it's the troll. Oh! Okay. I should remember where the chests were. There's a whole lot of dead end chests we want around here. Oh, just money. Also good. Where'd everybody go? Can't hide from me. Ah! Oh! Oh, my magic necklace is dead. I got hit. That did a massive amount of 2 hits and I'm dead. Maybe I should just eat out of here. Not risk it. What if my gloves break? Okay. safe. Okay. Oh, I haven't got the pickaxe yet. I don't know if the pickaxe actually does anything, but I'm gonna go grab it. I guess I'll go this way. It's off at the other corner. There's stuff at each corner of this maze. Nope. Oh god, he hit me. I thought I was far enough away. This isn't good. Whoa. Something will attack that guy. No, they seem to be peaceful with each other. Let's not go through the big room with all the stuff in it though.
Mono, I'm like a method addict for math.
Mathematic. Mathematic. Save, save. One hit and I'm dead. I don't like it. Let's go this way. I know there's a few chests up here. Maybe the chests are random. Damn it. I got a lot of staffs, I guess. Still a service. Let's keep the upgraded ones. Off some meat, damn it. Oh! Oh, it's not. Oh, just a book. And nope. And there we go. Minecraft pickaxe. Really damn annoying though, because it's just a sort of troll that just falls through the ground. But yeah, as it says in the chat thing. No way! Clothes of Minecraft.
Mono, the way you walk through reminds me a little of Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion.
Oh, is the maze different? I think the maze might be different. I feel like there's usually a whole lot of dead end things around here with the loot. Yeah, you better run. Oh, there's one. Ooh. Oh, there's probably one right there as well. I don't want to use the pickaxe, I only got the one. Another pickaxe. Oh, fish. Yes. Better to start digging. Should probably kill. Oh, where'd you come from? Oh, that's another one. Yeah, you better run. Probably only need that. Ow. I can use it, I just can't do anything else while I'm using it. Oh, it solves poison. Interesting. Aged cheese. Sounds delicious, but it isn't. Okay, let's just get out of here. Love it how there's no traps in this. Like, I would die just constantly if there was traps in this area. Treasure. the exit. I think there's a chest down here. Must be around that one. Nope. Okay. Job done. Ah, no Minotaur. It's a nice calming level. Just check my inventory. Everything seems reasonably good. Just got a whole heap of excess spell books I don't need. All these lovely lightning stars. Big babies. Oh, hello there, kitty cat. Oh, I'm hungry again. 6 food on me. Oh, good. Yeah. Alright. So what the heck am I doing? Wait. So we do the thing. Yeah, this stuff shouldn't be happening until we get a reply, but that entirely depends on if I was buying or selling with this individual currency, which all this low-high buy stuff should be done per currency, so all of this should be within a Bitcoin group thing. Should I package everything in that sort of a way? I could just assume it's already packaged, I just have to add everything into an extra dimension. Why do it look so off, kitty cat? You feeling okay? Very out of it. It's so jumpy. Alright, so yeah, when an order return happens, it will have an amount to from, which would be the buy or load, depending on which one is what. So we're just going to be assuming it's Bitcoin, and in which case, whichever one of these is that thing. So if 2 is equal to that, then we know we are buying. So this is what we want to have happen. Else in this case, just simply say else, then we are selling, and it would be to other currency. Okay, and then that would go into here. We need to know what time is. That's a little bit more annoying. So time would be unknown. I'm gonna have to pass time through all of this stuff. Time did seem to be on the other stuff though, so it should be returned. Then we have time, we have our highs, we have our lows. We have our sells and we have our buys. Okay. And that just gets all shoved into there. Alright. So that means we wouldn't be doing this anymore. So if it's 2 BTC, then we are buying. Let's put selling. How do I do that? Okay. And that goes up, and that makes things go down. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's not looking good. Okay, what's happening there? So the decider should be going. That seems to be fine, so it's not that. The decider is going, and we're doing whatever. We do not have that, so we'd be going to this one, which would be buying, which then goes to through here, buy amount, which would be just 1. BTC, USD, so we're just assuming 1-to-1 value. So at that time, it tried to convert this to that. Wait, that's what? That's backwards, isn't it? If we're selling, it's this to that. Damn it. Nope. Okay. Where have I gone terribly wrong here? It seems like this may not just be updating correctly. Oh, because it's happening immediately? No. I mean, yes, but no. Technically this should have a delay in it, which we are not accounting for. Okay. Which just means this is going to be a little bit flipped, because that should be going first and then the other one. I suppose I could just have this up at the start. Okay. So... blah blah blah. If last is less than... who left? Alright. If last is less than low... what? Then we'd be buying, not selling. If last is less than low, low is a buy. How did that happen? And high is a sell. What? I'm so damn confused. So we're buying. We're buying this. Now it's backwards again. So if that is less than the low, then we want to buy coin with dollars. So from to. So we're using that to get that. In which case this is backwards. That's backwards. So if we have enough to get to buy, then we're going to try to buy. Which actually is somewhat irrelevant, because that's checked in the next step. So if that happens, we want to buy. If that happens, we want to sell. Okay? And then we want to request the next update's worth of stuff, which shouldn't actually be done there. That would be technically done in the flow thing. Okay. But suppose that changed anything? And we broke it. order? Order is not defined. Oh, okay. Okay. Because it's order request now. So it's at least trying to run this. Unsuccessfully so. Oh, something went wrong. I zoomed too far. Okay. What's happening? So apparently it's trying to do one or the other. Should be doing both. Maybe it's trying to, but it can't because it never completed. So it's just trying to buy constantly. As it should be. From to. So we've got order request. That should be all that. So data from is that if that is less than the amount, then we're not going to be doing anything. The amount should be 1. And we have 50. Okay, so that should be valid. It's not less than, it's equal to or greater than. In which case, that gets minused by amount, and then we send our request to the server side thing, or we do our pseudo version. Whatever. Let's just do it like that. So this is our pseudo version. So order return. We just assumed that immediately came back. Data amount from to time. So it came back true, it worked, so data 2 gets plus by amount, so minus from there, plus to there, which, you know, not directly, but whatever. Is that useful? No. And then if it was 2 BTC that we were buying, which it should be, so high equals last. We don't know what last is. We don't know what values is. Through all the info, terrible way of doing it, but whatever. I hate it how if it works idea, but mentality, but that's what I'm trying to avoid. Well, let's just get this thing working, then I can go back and put everything into the proper groups. So values is now in there, so we can get that thing that was missing last. I guess we don't need to dump time through now either. Or maybe we should. I don't know. Alright. So now that and that should exist. So maybe it was just nuttering the values. Nope. Okay. Well, all this stuff should exist. This should be true. I keep thinking it's raining, but I can't hear it. Okay. Is this happening at all? No. Is this happening? Yes. Is this happening? No. Okay. What is this? Did I spell it wrong? Oh. No? Wait. What? Why did that not get spoken out? Hang on. I'm very confused. My chat sort of sent a message. Let me refresh my chat. Why would I be using it? There we go. Now chat should be read out again. Like, that was weird. It went blue, but it didn't say anything. Is it working? I think it's working. Yeah, why should I be? Is there pros and cons?
H Charlie 1201. His notepad ++ fast.
Well, how could it be slow? How do you define fast? I mean, I can type stuff and then it works, so I'm not compiling or anything like that, so it as quick as I can type. There's a thing to make it automatically upload to a server as well, but I just prefer not using that, dragging and dropping using mother screen. But I'm not doing server-side things at the moment, so it's all good.
H Charlie 1201. True.
Yeah. And it does syntax highlighting and junk. Like, as long as you've got this double-click highlights all the same words. I can't live without that thing anymore. Everything should have that. And then it's got some basic, that thing, so good enough. Other than that, minimizing stuff, and then this big old wall of stuff on the side's pretty handy when it doesn't lag things out, which very rarely happens, but that causes some amount of lag when I'm on my bigger fault files. What did I just do? Subtle misclicking, I don't have my mouse pad. Yeah, like on this one it can be mildly slow because there's just so many lines and stuff here. Also, when everything's not all collapsed, Anyway, what was it on? So, that should be not saying that. Why is it saying that? It should be saying this. So it's trying to sell when it should be trying to buy. It's an else, so buying is priority. So this is not running. Oops. Uh-oh. That was bad. Just tabbed to my chat and then refreshed it, and now it's broken. That's not how I refreshed the chat. Ah, damn it. Ah! These don't take forever to get working. Where's the tab? I need a window. Chat, get out of here. It's trying to load the entire history of every message that's ever been sent now. Say hard refreshed. That's buggy. But no, let's just combine them together for no reason. Hey, there we are. Never mind. Don't know why my chat's so damn buggy. It ran perfectly fine for ages, and suddenly didn't. Tabs in order. That's it. Okay, so that is saying buy, but then it's saying BTC. Which is not what that is. Oh. I don't have data. Ah, there's the problem. That's supposed to be that, but then at the same time it's also supposed to be that. Okay. So values data amount, values data amount, values data amount. Okay. Hey, now we've got some stuff happening. Graphing them graphs. Doesn't look very accurate. It doesn't look very good. Okay, so mostly the problems with that big old thing. Let's try to do what? Let's have some in both. Maybe that'll... Nope. Because that has to do that before it starts running, but then this happens. Oh no, it's going again. A little bit. But then it dipped and it didn't fix it. Okay. Money problems. What is happening here? So that should be trying to, but then if that is, okay, so I want, what? Let's just set both of those to be 0. Why is this happening? No. Okay. What if I do that? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm losing concentration again. Okay, now that's good, but it's never gonna happen. Or is it? Nope. So, yeah, buy when it's high, so if I have that be 0, it'll immediately try to buy, and sell when it's low, so if the low is set high, then it should immediately try to sell. That's the way around it should be. That makes that thing just... Ah, there we are! No? Why are you drawing a line like this? So that should be selling constantly. But it can't because it doesn't have any money. But it should be buying constantly. Which it apparently is. Wait. Where's the sell? Here. So it's constantly selling until it runs out of money. So money's not being traded correctly? Alright, well, we need more graphs. What is this? I'm assuming this should be... Nope, that's 100. Okay, so we've sold it all. Whoa. Oh. Nope. Yep. I'm derping again. Get one more thing. So, it's... I wish I could just set this to be whatever that initial value was. I don't know what it is though. Well, I guess I could hard code it. What is the initial value? How do I find that out? I would just put a log in that. What are you? Or more so, what are you? Boop. There you are. Sell high, low, buy. Okay, there we go. And a bit more reasonable. And then not reasonable. Something's flipped here, isn't it? I think I got my sell and buys around the wrong way. What if I just flip that with this? There we are. No. I think this is constantly trying to sell right now, but there's no money. Okay, let's just assume that is how that is supposed to work. You're going down, you're going up, that is correct. The problem is it's running out of money, so I need to add the seed functions. You run out of money for a certain amount of time and no transactions happen, then you need to seed some more monies so things can start happening again. The last $3 was just lost there. Yeah, is it sold, and then bought. Okay. So what is this? If this is to that, then we are selling. And this is fine. Always flip these things around. Okay. So should I do the seed thing, or should I group all of this stuff up to the values it's supposed to be? Either way, I'm gonna do another dungeon. This seems to be working. Do a thing, play around. Why am I moving so slowly? Oh, buddy. Zap. Get that rat. Let's go, buddy. Oh, interesting. Whatever. Oh, okay. Haha. Love these stuffs. Trades. Roll. Oh. Eat. Yeah. Got too many stops. Oh, a broken boulder. That way. I didn't recover it. Oh, damn it. Let's just toss some stuff. 12, I'm mildly more powerful. But I don't care. Keep that one. Don't care. Come on, Lucky Rock. Oh. Luckstone! Haha. Rock with negative weight. Love it. Yeah, that's annoying. Really dead. How about you, human? Damn you, weak. Can I give you stuff? No. Ah, he could have totally taken him. What was the scroll? Slow, buddy. Need me some more followers. I've got a high enough level. Oh yeah. Whoa! exploded my dude. Wait, is that the other dude? Oh. Got him. Yeah, gems. What have I got? Body armor would be nice. Damn it. Dude. Secret passage here. Down. Check. Bah. Oh, it actually connected. What? Where'd the exit at? This is the worst level I've ever done. Only one direction, both ways. Oh, that's actually got value. Weird thing. Cursed poison resistance. I mean, it is poison resistance regardless. Wait, didn't I have a poison resistance? Get out of here. Okay. Done. I want to do another level. That's the door. Is that to break? Oh. Spider's about to bust. Yeah, I should probably not leave that as a surprise when I come back. What? How did he? Dude. I didn't do any damage. A blessed, worthless piece of glass. Oh my god, everything's just glass. Well, that's better than carrying around a whole lot of junk. Lots of cheese. Oh. Should have left that to my dude, but whatever. Come on. Okay. Whoa, stars. Slow, poison, and digging. Yeah. Back to code. Oh, it's such a nice damn day today. Too bad I go shopping. It's pouring out the rain. Okay. Starting up the old CPU again. What are we doing? I should probably group all of this stuff into the value of what I am doing. So this is all the graph of one currency. Even though I'm not going to be doing multiple currencies for some time, I'm going to get it working with one currency before I toss in multiple of them. I should make it work with multiple currencies. Which means I need to change all the names. What is this? This is how much I have of this currency. What should this be? Own? It's how much I own. Sure, why not? That word looks weird now. And then I just slap that onto everything. That should just be that then. Okay. And now I just have to update literally every piece of code. Oh boy. We're only using them once, so let's just slap that on the end. That should be that. And yes, let's move that up here. Okay. Oh, this is now just price. Within the Bitcoin group already. That's pretty much how it does get used elsewhere. Oh, well, which means I'm gonna slap that on wherever that is. Alright. I think that should be fine, except for new data. Let's not worry too much about that one. I don't quite know how to best do that. It should be a return from this, not a that. And then that return gets passed through everything. Whatever. Oh, I get hungry. Have any food? No, I don't even have chocolate. Except a few little pieces I've got left. What am I doing? So other than that, it should have nothing to do with anything. Alright, so anything to do with data. Wait. Data and the buy, sell, high, low is now that. Whatever. should probably just redefine what data is, but yeah. It'll let me know when it doesn't understand something. That's a little different. We'll come back to that one. Then what? That thing I said I was going to come back to. Okay. So that doesn't exist, and this doesn't exist. So now whenever we're dealing with the monies, we need to say own. It should only be like here. Actually no, that is this. There and here. Then that would probably be... No, I don't even have that graph, never mind. Alright, what did I break? Damn, tabs back in order. That's a game. Well, I never guessed I would get that correct first time. Well, it's the same as it was before. Ka-ching! I feel like I deserve to do another level now. Onwards to battle! That's my light. Shall I keep? Ah, my dude, why you got an axe in the ground? Something to grind? Spellbooks! Oh yeah, does he have a feather? No. Snag a whole lot of empty scrolls off him. Oh, I got lots of money too. Oh, wow, that's trash. You've only got invisibility? And slow. I already have slow. Oh, it's a scroll. Oh, it's expensive. Okay. And then I could just snag all of these blank scrolls, I guess. Oh, you only got the one. Well, that's pretty lame. Nothing. Just buy things because I can, I guess. Oh, Spell of Lightning. Didn't even see that. Take all of those. Oh, good man. Suppose you want some gems. Rush. Just actually use that damn spell. Can opener. Look, I want fish. I do not want that. Okay. Moving on now. However, we'll want this piece of mail. Squirrel. Whoop. Moving a little too slow here. I think my dude's about to die. Oh. Oh, that works. Another even there. Get you, damn spider. God, I move slow. Oh, I'm probably starving to death. Have at him, dude. What? Okay. I'm just gonna let him get away. Run. Have at him. Come on. Get in here. There you go. Kill all the spiders. Who's this dude down here? Oh, let him take it. Ah, easy. Conflict. Oh, that's not fun. What am I eating? Potion of paralysis? Do I have any fruit juice? Still no can opener. Fish it is. Other potions of paralysis. Sell that stuff to the guy, but not drink the potion of paralysis. Yeet. Ha 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 ha. Teamwork. really care much about rings anymore. Unless it's a super duper blessed one or something. And only hunger, invisibility, or whatever that other one is. That's all I care about. Ow, there's another way down here. Oh, potions. Mysterious floor potions. Let's drink the potion of paralysis. Potion of booze, drink that too. Sickness and paralysis. Let's experiment. Oh, good. Did I just make a? Okay. Huh. Glass. Quick scroll, magic weapon. Okay. Yeah, let's just use this one. Amulet of Strangulation, you'll never guess what that does. Okay, my dude, you ready? Time to battle, my dude. Go get him. Better not damn die. It's like one hit. Oh my god. That was not one hit. Hey, can opener. Potions to eat? Oh, can eat a healing potion. Huh. I think I heard him. And I think he's sick now. Well, it was a cursed potion. Thank me later. It's a fun too, I guess. Folders. Sevisper Tower. Need to figure out what towels are for. I'm assuming if you're poisoned, you can use the towel to make yourself not poisoned. Job done. Everything's dead, except for that guy. Let's open up the chest, you can't use the trap anymore.
So you made it this far.
Okay. More code. Okay. So now we have all of that working. What should we do next? Seed money is always a great thing. And the potential profit line, I suppose, would be the better thing to be doing right now. Okay. So the potential profit line is just calculated by converting all the currencies into a single currency, every single bit of information, and seeing how much money you would have. What? No. Huh? Yes. What? No. Okay, so if I just put all my currency at the beginning... No. What? Okay, how do I figure out the potential profit? So originally I think I just calculated if I had all of my money in that, what would its current value be? And then, what is my current total amount of money? So what was my initial amount of money all in that, and what is my current amount of money all in that? So ideally it should increase over time. Okay, I'm actually getting pretty damn tired. Oh, it's nearly 9. It seems to have stopped raining right now. I think I'm gonna go shopping. I may or may not come back on later. But ain't nobody here anyway, so... Oh, there's one person here. No, it's just that guy. Never mind. I think I'm gonna go. I may or may not be back on later. Okay, thanks, bye. I am making progress. Everything's going good.